Hey y'all, I'm about to make a meat dehydrator slash smoker out of this dresser, this roasting pan, and this box fan. Let's see how I do it. I marked out the bottom of the dressers. I'm gonna make like a 10 by 20 opening. I wanna make sure I leave a lip on each side so that the screen material that I'm using, it's not screen, it's like a fence material, but so that it'll have something to sit on all the way around and I can put my staples in it. All right, I'm getting some coals ready here, some charcoal that I made. I'm gonna put my wood chips on top of this and put it in there and let it smoke the thing out and kind of season the inside of the thing, the inside of the container before I turn the fan on. I actually kept the lid. That's pretty good. I actually just took the lid off from it, and I can set it on top if I want to close it in completely and just let something get really super smoky in there, or I can set the fan on it. See there? It's pretty cool. Put these coals up, get my wood chips in there. All right, we got some good smoke now, so just reach in and set this in here. Now again, this is not where I'm getting my temperature from. I'm getting my temperature from the roasting pan. This is just for smoke. So do that, set the drawer back in, look at that. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 smoke racks. Like I said, I'm not going to turn the fan on right now because I want this thing to get smoked up. I don't think I really need to put the lid on it though. I think the smoke's traveling pretty well. Yeah, the smoke's traveling pretty well. I'm just going to let it sit like this. I'm curious to see what kind of temperature it gets to only having the smoke in there, because I might not even have to turn the roasting pan on. But man, that's some good smoke, y'all. All right, I turned the fan on the number 2 setting, and I turned the box on 200. I turned the roaster up to 200. It's at about 100 degrees right now. It's only been a few minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and add my meat. I got some bags here. I made some teriyaki, some sweet and spicy, and then some just normal, some regular. And all this is I think it was a bottom round roast. It's whatever it is you can see the lines in it very well, and it has like a layer of fat on the other side. So it was like a roast where you can see the sections of meat very well, and I just cut along those lines. Don't cut this way, cut this way if you're making jerky. And then I seasoned it with, red wine vinegar, some teriyaki, salt, pepper, Tony's, maybe a little garlic powder, stuff like that, and a lot of pepper, a lot of fresh cracked black pepper. And I'm gonna go ahead and lay it out on my trays and stick it in here for a couple of hours. All right, I got my 3 racks. Got this rack here. Boop. I got this one. I got the one on the top, and probably what I'm gonna do is rotate the top and the bottom one out about halfway through. I'm gonna turn it up as high as it'll go and see if it raises the temp in there. All right, y'all, so essentially what I've done here is I've created a convection oven out of a dresser. The only failure point that I see is gonna be the roasting pan. Will that pan get the dresser hot enough to make jerky? I know I can smoke the meat in there, and if it doesn't, I can just put a tray in there and use charcoal and wood chips. And there it is, y'all. Holy freaking crap. And it's good too. Some of it's not 100% jerky yet, but get this piece out. Oh, so good. So the stuff on the bottom, it's more like jerky, and this middle stuff, it's a little softer. This is the way I like it. That is so freaking good. Let me try the top. Oops. Let me try the top side. See what the main difference here is. All right, looks like the top. So the top is even a little bit less jerky than the middle, but I mean, equally, this is freaking delicious. But just so y'all know, I went and bought this. Let me put my light back on me. Everything's freaking dark. And that's good. All right. I went and bought this because my heat source would only get up to about 100, which I've proven that it can be done at 100. But I also want this to double as a regular smoker. So I want to be able to actually smoke meat in this, but not, 100 degrees ain't going to do it. So I figure I would take that and set me a smoke box on top of just right there on top of the burner. And that's how I'll create my smoke, so I won't have to actually keep a fire going. That roasting pan didn't get hot enough to keep the wood burning. But yeah, man, this turned out freaking great. That meat is absolutely delicious, and I can't believe I did this. So yeah, homemade beef jerky maker slash food dehydrator slash smoker out of an old dresser and a box fan. See what I can come up with next. Thanks for watching. Do it with Chomp.